Central officials arrive in Imphal to inspect the much disputed border pillar number 81. Officials avoid media queries. UCM, Amuko and CCSK condemn both the ruling and opposition party for not discussing Article 371 Clause A during the monsoon assembly session. Manipur police appeals for the second time to adopt only democratic forms of agitation during daytime sans violence. And opposition leader Ibobi frets over short sitting duration permitted during the monsoon assembly session, preventing in-depth discussions on various burning state issues. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Rashmi Laishram with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Joint Secretary Bangladesh-Myanmar Ministry of External Affairs Shri Priya Ranganathan, Joint Secretary Border Management Ministry of Home Affairs A.V. Dharma Reddy and Surveyor General of India Lieutenant General Girish Kumar have arrived in Imphal to inspect the Indo-Myanmar border issue today. The officials of the Indian government along with officials of the state government will inspect the much disputed border pillar number 81. Chief Secretary of Manipur, Dr. J. Suresh Babu, gave a warm reception to the officials upon their arrival at Imphal International Airport this afternoon. Chief Secretary Dr. J. Suresh Babu told media persons that the officials will visit Kwata Kuno to get an in-depth details on the border issue. As per the latest report, the central team has reached Moreh and will visit Kwata Kuno tomorrow morning. 5 delegates of United Committee Manipur UCM met with the trio and held half-an-hour meeting and discussed on border issue and urged for a joint resurvey of the border area. The central officials did not respond to any media queries. During the half-an-hour meeting held with UCM delegates and the officials from the center at the VIP chamber of Imphal International Airport, the central officials could not respond to UCM's query as to which boundary was recognized as a traditional boundary as mentioned in 1967 Indo-Myanmar Rangoon Agreement. Delegates of the UCM told the Surveyor General of India that mere survey of the disputed border pillar number 81 by the central government team alone cannot resolve the border issue at an instant. The organization expressed a desire to hold a technical session attended by experts and people of the state before carrying out the survey. Representatives of UCM also intimated the need to conduct joint resurvey of Indo-Myanmar boundary including border pillar number 81 during the meeting. UCM also appealed to the central team to apprise the government of Myanmar to conduct a joint resurvey. Representatives of UCM said the central team seems to have a view that border pillar number 81 issue is the only Indo-Myanmar boundary issue, and as such, they appeal to hold over a month-long technical sessions, including all stakeholders in order to demarcate the clear boundary of the state.
Akoina hangba any traditional boundary ki source ama piu noina karamba source na ino habisi moi pakum pibu ngamdre moi masada se koina haigre makoina hojik chaliba 81 border pillars da moina verification chaline na chaliba se masina kari mokhalam tagi achumba aranba amadi any solution amta purakpanga moi aduna madu tawgi mahota koi makhata na Survey of India na sinbira kanda ekoi tonganba technical session ma phaminara kanda Manipur gi miyam yaro kanda Manipur gi asengba boundary singa se masi loina ma punna yengminara kanda kadai de legadong habdo lethong minaba gi tangai fadaba de lay aduna koina thamjakre resurvey tawra kanda Myanmar gi authority yauna Manipur gi sarukta leiriba ekoi gi boundary pillar singa se masi Nahona na resurvey to minara kanda no lemin bagi tangai fadaba du lay maramasina Ministry of External Affairs ki laiba Joint Secretary du da masada koina haigre.
UCM, AMUCO and CCSK have jointly condemned both the ruling and opposition party for not discussing Article 371 Clause A proposed to be implemented in the Naga inhabited areas of Manipur, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh during the 5th session of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly. The two organizations also denounced the assurance given by spokesperson of BJP Manipur Pradesh on media that the statement made by interlocutor R.N. Ravi on the report of the Parliamentary Standing Committee published on national daily The Hindu as posing no threat to the territorial integrity of Manipur. Addressing media persons on the same at AMUCO office in Kwakaithel this afternoon, Vice President of CCSK Jitendra Ningombam stated that as part of the ongoing Naga peace talk, there is no proposal for implementation of Article 371 Clause A of the Indian Constitution, which is currently being implemented in Nagaland, to be also implemented in the 3 neighboring states of Nagaland as per the report of the Parliamentary Standing Committee. He maintained that UCM, AMUCO and CCSK approached both the ruling as well as the opposition party to hold an in-depth discussion on Article 371 Clause A on July 20 during the monsoon assembly session. However, the concern was ignored. Jitendra stated that both the state government and the opposition party should bear total responsibility if in case the article harms the integrity of the state.
Naga Peace Accord ki wafum masida Manipur kaiba yabagi wafum laaba tanja sida Legislative Assembly de yauriba ruling amadi opposition kangbu khuding mangna Article number 371 ase masigi maramda discussion tawbiu haiba wafum mama thamjagi bani khanaba mathau tari na koina Islamic haijagi bani khanabiona madu khanadaba madu gidamakta ai miyang gidam lejariba amuko CCSK amadi UCM na yamne strongly condemn tawjai Manipur da hanana Article number 371C ko bamachana duna leiribani asigum laba chaneriba asigi matakta RN Rabina Article number 371A da haidi masiga manaba akhoi provision mayamam hapkani haibase tasengna masi yamna unconstitutional oi.
IG Manipur Police, IG Zone 1 Clay Khongsai has reiterated their appeal to the people to hold democratic protests and movements during daytime. Footages of protests by Musu and people of the state regarding Manipur varsity impasse were shown to media persons at the conference hall of SP Imphal West Police this afternoon during a press meet. Addressing media persons, IG Clay Khongsai said violent protests by the people makes it difficult for the police personnel to contain the situation. Taking part in a press meet, the IG Range 1 K. Jayantakumar stated that curfew was imposed within 500-meter radius of State Assembly Complex to ensure peaceful conduct of the assembly session and to prevent any untoward incident, and that people were informed on the same utilizing loudspeakers. He termed it unfortunate that despite the notification, the protesters resorted to violent protest chanting, uncalled for and derogatory slogans. The IG Range 1 Jayantakumar appealed to adopt democratic ways of protest to fight for democratic rights.
Akhoi police na smaisum tauragadi it will be very difficult to tolerate. Akhoi patience it can run out also, and we want to once again appeal to the public that this kind of protest should not be taken out.
Democratic right phangna bahonna pada democratic way the sanction bi wai poina appeal tawjabase huji su dungai kai tawduno khangdi adubu police ki di akhoi ki di yamna clear kenoni akhoi ki di arrangement bandobasti akhoi ke dungai su violent tawde akhoi ki thawdi order maintain tawba mayam ki punsi ngak senba property ngak senba masina akhoi ki thawni.
SP Imphal West Haubijam Jogesh Chandra appealed to students of the university who are well educated not to resort to violent protests, pelting stones and catapulting towards the police personnel, and refrain from using derogatory languages which seem to invite confrontation with the police. While SP Imphal East K. Mega Chandra appealed to refrain from violent movement regarding an issue in the state. He maintained it will be wrong to disrupt the tradition of respectful social demeanor of the society in order to meet a demand.
This is the second appeal. Last appeal mamang dasu Sigumba Yamhena Nungna Langdana Kotana, Ekaiti Gaidana, Taudana, Sigumbase, Matung Manau, Taubidanaba, Satra, Oiba, Laila Supazana Hiraba, postgraduate, master, PhD, MPhil, Lord Basina, Masigumbase, Hoi Tahoning de, Ching Lemna, democratic way form the Tahoningi have say Masimtang Yapil Taujaning.
After all, Koina Pandam Mayama Pangagasu, Koi Lebaxi, the culture of violence in a nurture Toraga Maduna Hinga Le Horagadi, Hayan Kadaidano, any incident the Masi culture city Mutpanairo. Violence ki culture se during the last 1 year, Yamna Kanuiba, Apamong the improvement Koine Ureva. But recently, very unfortunately, Sigi culture se Muhore Aduna, Aina Hajaning Badi, culture Sigi violence ki culture se Tadok Pio, democratic way the sanction bio, Madu Haktana, Manipur se healthy society Legani.
Former Chief Minister and opposition leader Okram Ibobi alleged that the government did not ratify the request to extend the sitting duration of the monsoon assembly session to discuss the current burning issues of the state. He also stated that despite the Congress party's request in the House to present some observations regarding the Indo-Naga Framework Agreement, they were not given the opportunity. Speaking to media persons at the office of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, BT Road today, Okram Ibobi maintained that the role taken by the Congress party with regards to Naga peace talk when the party was in power will remain unwavering. He stated that leader of NSCNIM, Muiva, was restricted from entering Ukhrul for the interest of the state regardless of whether Congress was in power or not. Ibobi expressed confusion and questioned the hidden agenda behind the framework agreement, which mentions granting of special status to the Nagas without affecting the state's boundary. He also expressed astonishment that not even the concerned Union Ministry seemed to have been consulted regarding the agreement by the NDA government, whereas the interlocutors were sent frequently to hold dialogues with the state government during the rule of the UPA government. The opposition leader maintained that reaching a conclusion to the Naga Peace Accord acceptable to all, which does not affect the state's territorial integrity and does not bring animosity among the communities of the state, is also the desire of the Congress party. He stated that the issue of Vice Chancellor of Manipur University can be resolved easily if the central government intends to. Ibobi termed it unfortunate that there was not enough time permitted to discuss various issues of the state, including Framework Agreement, Manipur Varsity Impasse, and Citizenship Amendment Bill 2018 thoroughly at the Assembly session yesterday. He appealed to the government to work together with the opposition party in resolving the issues of the state. Ibobi also appealed to the government to stand firm regarding the framework agreement like the Congress party did when it was in power, and maintained that Congress party is prepared to take steps to protect the territorial integrity of the state.
The House na tare haiba phauba adu phauda tanja phangdaba adugi mathakta handaksi social media da aduga civil society organization kharanasu parliament gi standing committee North East ki law and order ki affairs na pikhat khiba report haiba tare maduda base tauraga Congress ti khangbam thui hanagi home minister P Sidambaram na chairman oibanina khangbam thui haidna Congress ta da adum panbagi mahongda ama sumngak pa sum tajaba madugi matang du dani akhoi maruoina akhoina singtok chaningbasi.
Joint tribal student bodies, Manipur, in a press release stated that despite suspension of indefinite ban called in the hill areas of the state against various demands, including the prolonged closure of the Manipur University, the joint body would still continue the agitation through blockade along with the national highways, namely Jiribam-Imphal Road, Imphal-More and Imphal-Dimapur Road. It may be recalled that the joint body has been reiterating that an inquiry commission or the fact-finding committee should only decide the ousting of VC Pandey. The body also stated that demanding to oust Professor Pandey just because he is a non-local is against the law, and maintained that VC Pandey has been discharging his duties in Manipur University efficiently with transparency, integrity and justice without any partiality. Sixth semester graduate students of different colleges under Manipur University took out protest rally demanding the removal of VC of Manipur University today. Around 50 students gathered at Kakwa Naurem Lekai and took out the rally along Singjamai Road, National Highway No. 2, chanting various slogans. Later, a team of police stopped the protesters upon reaching Singjamai Waikhom Lekai area and made them return. Kangleipak Kanbalup, Manipur, in a press release, demanded the government to conduct a judicial inquiry in place of the fact-finding inquiry to probe VC Pandey case and denounce appointment of a pro-VC. The organization held VC Pandey accountable for the failure of academic calendar 2018. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on additional forces being deployed in Assam for security measures ahead of the final draft NRC publication. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English News. The final draft of National Registrar of Citizen NRC in Assam will be published on July 30. The NRC is being drafted in Assam to detect illegal immigrants staying in the state. Additional companies of security forces have been deployed in the state ahead of the publication of the NRC final draft. Special DGP Pallav Bhattacharya said that the center has already sent 50 additional companies and more forces are to reach Assam ahead of the NRC draft publication. The center has also approved to deploy additional security forces in Assam without further delay. Security measures have been beefed up in many areas ahead of the day to prevent any untoward incidents. The center will be deploying extra security forces for the same. Assam Chief Minister Sarbanand Sonowal held a meeting with Union Minister Rajnath Singh in New Delhi yesterday over NRC updation, and the Union Minister assured of all helps. International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples Day will be observed under the initiative of Manipur Proletariat People's Democratic Union in collaboration with various organizations in the state. In a press release, MPPDU stated that the day will be observed at Standard College, Kongba on August 9. A press release informed that an organization called Kabui Karimi Phom, Manipur, Assam and Nagaland has been established to preserve the tradition and culture of the Kabui communities. Organic jaghao, black rice and other high-yielding variety crops were cultivated on trial basis over 1,500 hectares of paddy lands in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts as part of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern Region, a mission initiated with an objective to promote organic farming in the northeastern states. A team of officials, including additional Chief Secretary of Agriculture Department, Letkogen Haukip, Director P.H. Rajendra, and officials of MoMA inspected the organic cultivation in New Kaithel Manbi and Karang of Imphal West District and Uyumpok, Mamang Lekai, Wakhong, Pukhao, Yumnam Khunau in Imphal East District for the first phase today. Speaking on the sidelines, Director of Agriculture Department P.H. Rajendra expressed contentment at the cooperation extended by farmers in the state in experimenting with organic farming under the mission. He, however, warned if farmers utilize chemical fertilizers in the adjoining paddy lands, 100% production of organic produce will not be possible. He advised to all the farmers to utilize only the required amount of chemical fertilizers in their respective farmlands and, if possible, to consult with experts and conduct soil tests. The director assured of efforts being underway to conduct soil testing and to provide soil health cards to all farmers through Agriculture Technology Management Agency. He also said mobile health clinics will be open from next month to facilitate farmers of the state. Officials of MoMA demonstrated how to make organic fertilizers and also distributed organic inputs to the farmers on the occasion.
unnecessary the daka later the coin hell hazard obia side effect obia tila dak khangde fertilizer khangde excess with the season kana mi we ben sa de chinjak si de hang side effect le de coin bu thu potu ki value du kana de dan miyam ki khanbi re kana koi tila dak sin nabi sang si su koi yari gai yeng jel kana phajana expert anar kana daka le be jung season nabi u aduna tam masa khangda ba department na identify taw da masa khangda ba mayam si phik sin nabi paw si ma so many report si lae ade maru na fertilizer ki si poppy plantation sin nabi report si le khoi de hoji yengu yam do sa ta is not only daily hakta testing the poppy plantation sing the maximum nutrient mayam khain khangbi ri masi subside taw na ba gi tamakta khoina yari gai minimum khoi requirement sin nabi hai bane.
Manipur State Hajj Committee in a press release informed to all the 420 Hajj pilgrims from Imphal leaving for Kolkata on July 25 and 26 to report at the temporary office of the committee at Imphal International Airport 2 hours ahead of the flight departure. The pilgrims will leave Kolkata for Medina on July 28. Kanglai Indigenous Martial Arts and Cultural Society has demanded to immediately halt all procedures to recruit 688 lecturers by the Education Department, Government of Manipur. Addressing media persons at the head office of Kimax in Palace Compound today, President of Kimax and Ajit stated that demand to call off the recruitment process was made at the wake of non-inclusion of Thangta lecturers in the post notification, despite their repeated requests to the government. He lamented that despite submitting various memoranda, they were not given an opportunity to discuss the same. Ajit warned of various agitations if the government still fails to pay heed to their demand.
Wari sanasi government sina haibda agitation ama tawdingai khotingai da madu wari sanana bagi platform pigani khokani haidana madu hana dege haibi basu lei adubu ngasi bawda khoina haijeri basingsi yamna thawai bidabadawna hojik phawda sabchaba sumai tawsi si tawsi haibagi mapi mapa moibagi response ama taw piraktabadagi khoina laiba tari kunga taresi hoji education age da masigi form fill up tawba sathari basi ngasi degi horaga hayeng degi hekta lepiu tamba matamda moral values tagi horaga mande self defense ki oiba tongan masi kanaba yaba mayam ama masi yaudana takpi tambidana just bookies knowledge khara piraga sum thambagi pot ama sathabasi masi yam nungaijadaba khoida lei aduna.
All Manipur VDF Welfare Association in a press release informed that the 48th general strike called by the association from midnight of July 25 to July 27 and the economic blockade on National Highway from July 27 to August 2 have been called off in view of the prevailing issues in the state. The association stated that it will take out silent rally on July 28 instead and warned of pen down and gun down strike if the government remains indifferent to their demand. Spokesperson of the government, P. Sarachandra, appealed to the people of the state to attend and invigilate the physical efficiency test of Manipur Fire Service to ensure a smooth and fair conduct of the test to be held at Kumalampak Main Stadium from July 25 till August 14. Speaking to media persons at Chief Minister's bungalow, P. Sarachandra invited media and the general public to attend the test to be held with an objective to recruit only qualified individuals irrespective of his background or any affiliations. Taking part in the press meet, Director of Fire Service R.K. Mimi stated that the whole procedure of the test will be recorded and appealed to approach her in case of any suspicion of any misconducts without any hesitation. All Manipur DPC completed candidate of Police Constable Male 2013 in a press release criticized the government for failing to comply with the order of the High Court to declare the results of the said examination within 3 months. The press release stated that not heeding to their demand will only increase the number of crises prevailing in the state. It further informed all candidates and family members to attend a public meeting on the same to be held at Manipur Press Club on July 28. The Ministry of Water and Sanitation, Human Resource Development and Youth Affairs Sports Government of India, Nehru Yuva Kendra Thoubal and Kaching Trekkers jointly conducted a Swachh Bharat Summer Internship Camp at Irengban village in Kaching district today. Various clubs, students and people of the area carried out a cleanliness drive and also took out mass rally with an objective to maintain neat and clean surroundings. Manipur Olympic Association in a press release notified that the association will hold its general meeting along with election of new office bearers and members of its executive council at Olympic Bhavan, Kumalampak Sports Complex on Sunday, 5th of August at 9 a.m. All members affiliated to the association are informed to avail further information from the office. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Central officials arrive in Imphal to inspect the much-disputed border pillar number 81. Officials avoid media queries. UCM, Amuko and CCSK condemn both the ruling and opposition party for not discussing Article 371 Clause 8 during the monsoon assembly session. Manipur police appeals for the second time to adopt only democratic forms of agitations during daytime sans violence. An opposition leader Ibobi frets over short sitting duration permitted during the monsoon assembly session, preventing in-depth discussions on various burning issues of the state.